Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another plan with me in my Erin Condren for the week beginning the 4th of December. I'm using this kit from Arias Daydream, which I got just because of that double box. I bought it on a buy and sell page, so I don't know when it's from or if it's still available. I was attempting to do a talkie plan with me like I used to do, and it went horribly wrong, which is why I have gone straight in with the voiceover instead. So I'm just putting the bottom washi down, which is gorgeous, by the way. It's all gorgeous, this entire kit. But I didn't realise there were no date covers, so I went into my little stash of date covers and I pulled out these ones from Vintage Rose Studios, and I decided to go with the grey ones to bring out the little bit of grey in the flowers in the kit. They're quite thin though, these date covers, so I did Tipp-Ex up all the dates because otherwise you can see through them. Also forgot that you need to cover up these little flags in the corner or they just don't go. So I used the lighter coloured flag on this side, and then on the other page I used a dark coloured flag. Now I'm trying to decide how I want to set up the page. I decided to use the Let It Snow over in the left-hand sidebar because it was the only box with words on and I thought it was quite cute. And then I decided to set up the entire sidebar this time, which I don't think I did last time. So I used a plain header, and then I used the Don't Forget header, and I used a weekly tracker sticker, and I decided I was going to mark down one thing from each day that was a good memory or a good event or something positive that had happened in the day. And then I used the next header, which was work, and I decided I was going to track either YouTube or Instagram, and I was going to be either followers or subscribers or anything important that happened relating to those two. And then I used one of the little trackers down at the bottom, and it just fitted in perfectly, and I used that to track a no spend. I am on a planner no spend for this week and probably next week, probably all the way till Christmas, to be honest, because of having to buy Christmas presents. I decided to use this blue Pilot G2 pen because it sort of reminded me of the kit. It was a bit snowflakey. So then I opened up the entire page and tried to decide where I was going to put the full boxes. I didn't want to just put them along the middle like I had done the previous week. I wanted to change it up a bit. The new Erin Condren layout is definitely throwing me a little bit though. And this kit's headers, the solid colour headers, are different sizes. So I didn't have enough of the right size to do all 7 of the boxes. So I did use the blank coloured ones, like the plain solid coloured ones, for the weekend where I put the boxes beside each other because that's why I liked that kit. But the other headers I did use patterned ones instead, and I just filled it up all the way down to the line of the box underneath. When it came to the bottom of the page, I put the full box down first so that I could just bump it up against the washi, and then I put down the header strip, and luckily it fitted in perfectly. So then I put my weekend banner in. I actually covered up most of those solid coloured headers, but I really like how this looks above those 2 boxes. And then I decided I was trying to decide then if I was going to put down today headers, and I did. I like today headers. I don't know why. There's probably no rhyme or reason to it. I just like them. And I decided to put them at the top box of each column. So if the top box happened to be the middle one, that's where it went. And I did put them down on the weekend as well. And then I went ahead and put in the things that I knew were happening, which wasn't a lot this week at all. I had a hair appointment on the Friday, and that was the main thing that I wanted to mark down. I decided to really go all out. I used the me time word, and I stuck that down on top of a half box because it just looked a bit bare when I put it down by itself. And then I wanted to mark down my son's nursery because I like to mark that I do that. And so I used these strips, but I didn't use the whole thing. I trimmed them all down. I used the same asterisk ones to mark nursery, and I just wrote an N on it. And then so I trimmed them all down and put them in his nursery days, and then I trimmed down one more for another group that we go to as well. And then I had a therapy appointment on the Wednesday, so I marked that down as well. I used my therapy stickers that I have from the Honeybee shop. I use them for my therapy in every planner. And that was it. There wasn't really anything else happening that week. So that is my spread for the week beginning the 4th. And I'll just give you a little close up here. I really love the date covers. I think they went really well. And the full boxes in this kit are beautiful. If anybody has any questions, please ask them down below. I will link all the shops I've mentioned down below. You can find me on Instagram as well. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye.